Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fruhling. All right, so it's time to do some feeding. I think most of the animals are good. Yeah, they're up all the way. They don't really take any water, and they're making eggs. But the horse should be good. Let's take a look at our feed chart here. The cow's the only thing I'm worried about. Let's see, these guys have hit puberty almost. And 10 of our cows are in puberty. We're running out of food. And they just need TMR and some straw. We could add lots of straw there. The land race of Bethlehem, the sheep are pretty much fully fed. Chickens are good. How's our horsey doing? Actually, the mix is good right now. We're gonna leave Hope. Somebody pointed out how she can actually reproduce. Hope can on her own. Somebody said I wasn't keeping up with my daily riding, which I have been. Though today maybe not. Let's see, riding 0%. So she needs to be ridden today. So let's walk over to the sheep and see what's going on down there. Hope sells. Now Hope needs water. So I have to do that. Cows get water automatically. I'll tell you what, wool production is really slow. It seems like you have got to have a lot of sheep for it to be worth it. Like you need several facilities to actually make a decent amount of wool, enough that you can run a business off of it. But I don't know how much like product you get out of a little bit of wool, but it doesn't seem like much. There's our water. Oh, come on. So we may need to water things today. They've got plenty of grass. We checked that earlier. How's this doing? Got plenty. Plenty of grass. Okay. Knock that off. Nope. I cannot ride the horse. These horses are really hard to ride in narrow spaces. So we need to do some water distribution, which will be easy. But the horse also needs water. So I got to remember to bring it over here. And we can mix up some TMR. I think, oh yeah, they're starting to give me a lot of manure. That's good. I think this point here, let's walk over and see if we can see it on the horse. We may not be able to. Nope, I'm going to have to get out. I think this is, oh, for crying out loud. Taco Bell. Whoa, easy. So we have 72,000 liters of silage in here. That needs to be moved. And how's Hope doing? She is 74%. We've got a bunch of straw to collect off our fields. But I want to feed the cows first and get them set up. And do the animal care. And then we'll start collecting it. That shouldn't take us, like, I think by the end of today, we should have all this stuff collected. We'll have plenty of straw. And I think for mixing purposes, we already have plenty. So, once again, I don't think the chickens need water. I could be wrong. Let's see. Nope. No, they just get sorghum. Which in real life, of course, you need to water them. Still haven't made my mind up about buying a small tractor. I think, once again, the Lindner probably is more like trading in the John Deere and getting a Lindner, which is a more European piece of equipment for this very European farm. We could trade in some other equipment, too, with that. But it's expensive, so it's going to be like $100,000. Let's check the horsey health now. How's she doing? Should be 100. Yep. I need to clean Hope because she is covered in dirt. Good horsey. All right. Bad horse. All right. So let's grab our trasticle and get put the straw in with the cows. Alrighty. Oh, lordy. That's a lot of straw. Now, I don't know where I put it for these cows. I think it's been a while since I've done a barn drive-through. I think it goes in here. I think the horse needs it too, so. Yep. While it's doing that. Oh, they're going to need a lot. There we go. Wow, that used it all up. We need more. Shocking. I need some more straw. It's electric. Did you know you could do this? Now, in Farm Sim 15, this would crash the game. It would start to do it, and then it would go... But I figure I might as well make use of every trip, right? Because we have to move this over to here anyway. Perfect. Oh, wait. I loaded it back up with silage, you dork. Dorkina. Oh, lordy. Now, show me the money. We need the... Is this the cow stuff? Yeah. I wonder about the mineral feed. I wonder... When you store... Does it keep the mix with the mineral feed in it? Like when you store... cow food. And the answer is I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see when we get that trailer and fill it up with the food that we have in there. cows are full. Of straw, that is. Oh. With this trailer on, this tractor is not as... Well, the turn radius is not that flexible. I think the horse gets straw. But maybe not in this configuration. They used to. I know in 17 you'd get straw, but let me just double check real quick here. They might not. No, they don't. Okay. If you guys remember from Farm Sim 19, the horses did get straw. As you did get oats and hay, and then also straw. But they don't in this one, so there you go. All right, let's dump this out. Harry Potter. Micah got the Harry Potter game for my wife, and she loves it. She has been junking out on that game. And Minecraft, as usual. Minecraft, you either love it or you don't. I happen to love it. I love Minecraft. But a lot of my friends just really strongly dislike Minecraft. I think it's a great game. All right, let's get this feed done. Forage 0, silage, hay, mineral feed, total mixed ration. And does this show us the mixing? Yep. Oh, it shows the mineral feed in there, 4.8%. Look at that. It did keep track of it. Okay. I'm impressed. It looks, for some reason, it looks like a meatball with veg. How do you guys feel like that? Like when you see the symbol for it, it's like, it makes me hungry, but and then a little bit leery at the same time. What do you mean total mixed ration is not accepted here? There we go. Now it's accepted. Eat it up, cows. Yum. Oops. Stop. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads, eat them up. Yum. Meow. We're going to be watching that mix. We're going to use up the TMR that we have, and then we're going to mix some more. Using Sir Mix-a-Lot. Every time I hear the birds, I hear the sleigh music. Have you guys ever played sleigh? It's kind of a fun, like, one person. It's like this solitaire, but with kings. Are they full? Why is it not accepting? The frick. Eat, you cows! Eat, dang it! Wow. They ate it up. All of it. All right, so we need to... Oh, the other thing we need to do is we need to take the silage. Well, now hold on just a dang minute. I got a traffic jam going on here. I need to continue to empty that out. Gonk. I mean, I guess I could use the Pottinger to move it. Each of these holds like 8,000, and the Pottinger holds 16, so I think it's almost easier just to use this, like, or to use the Pottinger because I don't have to do the trailer train, the baggage train. I feel like I'm at an airport. I'm moving cow materials instead of baggage. Yep, it actually, believe it or not, the Pottinger holds more. But now we're hooked up, so we might as well just leave it. These also maneuver a little better than the Pottinger does, but... They also unload better. Seriously? Oh, for... Oh, you kidding? They're being fussy because they're, they only load one from one side. Dang it. So exciting. Here we see the dumping process, where we dump. When you're doing the dumpty dump. Oh my gosh. He's so slow. He's slow. He's okay. He's done. Yeah. 10 more trips like that and we'll be done. I'm going to get this finished. I'll be back. This is the one thing this tractor is not good for. I keep whacking into walls and stuff. It's a hair too big, actually, for the cow stuff. And that's why I was trying to find a smaller tractor. I could use the Kubota, like the Orchard tractor, but it's so expensive. And price is really a big deal with us right now. I could get like a Volvo tractor or something like that. Like we have a couple options. We've got the Crabbit. This has 32 horsepower. I don't know. You know what? Let's see. I don't know how much horsepower it takes to run the milk machine. That takes 60. Where is it? What's it under? Animals? 90. Yeah. So that kind of, like, no. Anyway, the price is right, but the size, it doesn't have enough horsepower. Looks like we need a 90 horsepower minimum. It's good to know, though. Even our little New Holland didn't have that much power. Pouvoir. I think just a couple more trips and we'll be done. All right, so we finished moving all that stuff. Let's go put these away. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with the small tractor to do this kind of stuff. I don't have enough money to buy anything right now, but I got a couple ideas. One was to do the Lindner, but the Lindner's $150,000. That's too much. And then you got to buy all the attachments, and that's expensive. And we already have all that stuff. So, like, what's the point of buying all these attachments when I already have everything? I just don't see the point. So, I feel like getting a small tractor is the way to go. The problem that I'm having is finding a small tractor that fits our needs, and but it still has enough power. It's like we have all these like cheap old tractors on the market, but they're just not powerful enough. And then we have like full-size tractors, and then they're too expensive. But let me show you some of the ones that I think are possible winners in our tractor flights of fancy. I'll show you right now. That's the wrong button. I am thinking this could be a possible tractor. It's got, once again, we needed 90 horsepower, so there's a problem. It's only 68. It's close. I don't really want orchard tractors. So the next up would be the Major CL. It's a little on the small size engine-wise. In fact, the Ferguson would probably be better. And even better would be the Zetter. The Proxima. So we got 75 to 95. See, if I take this to 95, which is where we need it. See, 85 makes it 48. 53 is too expensive. Ooh, but look at how cool that looks. It's a cool tractor. It's nice. This one comes with, well, once again, you got to raise the price. So 59 for 90. We need over 90. So 96 would do it. Once again, this one's going to have 59, 95, 53, 96, 59. So this is a lot more expensive. This can have this can do a front loader, which that's great because we have one for the Kubota. We can put a front loader on this too. So these are kind of the options here in the tractor area. This is another option. If we hadn't used it so much in other series, this would be on my this probably would be a yes. But unfortunately, we've just overused this tractor. It's been around since 15. I love it, but I've just used it too much. I can't see bringing it in. It doesn't do it. So another outside of the box thought would be the TTR 76. The problem is this only has 75 horsepower, so we are short about 25 horsepower to run the mixer. So I'm going to cut it. This is a neat tractor. It is, I like it because it's more European and more unique to this size farm. This is really a good tractor for this size farm. I thought about some of these too, but these are not even close on horsepower. And the downside is the wide cab tractor that is up on the horsepower is $83,000. Now, this would kind of be a cross option here. This guy also has the horsepower needed. That cab is horrible. It makes me ache inside. Just the way that looks. Ugh. But it can have, let's see, can this, no. See, and this one doesn't have oh no, it does. It can have a 3-point. I got 3-point. Yeah, so this can have a 3-point on the front, but it's, once again, it's $60,000. This is a runner-up. The Iker could do it because you can set this to, what was it, 90 horsepower, or 103 is probably what we need, but 50,000. But once again, we're getting into the pretty much the same size as our Kubota. And the Hillman's pretty much the same tractor. This one just comes default 90, the Hurleyman. I don't know. So really, with everything said and done, it seems like the 37 AL is the best bang for the buck. I'm not, obviously can't afford it now. It's tiny, which I like. It fits the farm pretty well. That's a good tractor for the farm. That's probably going to be what we go with. I don't know. And do you feel scared? Oh, I do. Third of that. And third of that. And oh Lord, it fills so quick. I need a little spot in there for our feed. There we go. This is where that second tractor would come in to be a big help. Beep, 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 beep. I actually don't need the weight, but unfortunately it's in the way. So we're going to have to move that. So let's put that over here on this side. It's a little tight in here, a little tight. Put in like, let's see, that's good. Make it 4% like we did before. Oh, that's all it'll take. Okay. So we have mixed ration. I know it's ration. We've got mixed ration. Oh. Well, I guess the mineral feed's now going into the barn, which is fine. Because we can mix it from here, too. Just that little percentage. Can I not empty it into here? Can't dump it. See if I can dump it going the other way. All right, so that worked. Okay, so we're going to put in our remaining mineral feed. And it's 100% mix. And we're going to put in some hay. And I'm going to jump out. And I'm going to put in some silage. I got a mix. And now I'm going to pop back in and I'm going to put in some straw. There we go. Final mix is good. 5.2%. Let's go ahead and overload that. It's a little tricky. A little tricky. Now, the question is, I don't think we fed the cows all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop that off. And I'm going to run over to the shop. Actually, I need to move that out. We need to buy some more mineral feed. And what is on there? Fertilizer, huh? Okay, well, that's going to have to come off. All right. Oops. Oops. Oopsie. All right, we're going to pop that over into the garage here. Come on, Offie. Scrape. Okay, so that's going to work there. And then we're going to take this. Okay, that's all done. And let's run over to the shop and pick up some Whoa! How's that? That's a little better. Gotta be gentle with that little trailer. It's really not meant for this tractor, is it? All right, I'll be back. All right, so I've been looking through the different things that are available, and really this is the best one. It's 1,000 for 1,050, and this is just the default. I found an interesting one. In the bags, they have a bag that's 1,020, and they only give you 500. I'm like, why would you do that? But that's what they're offering. So I want to get this and this and this and this, because we're going to need it for each mix that we make, and then I think we'll call it an episode. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Though I guess having the weight on there will help. Keep it pinned in place. There we go. There we go. Nice and smooth. Smooth like a baby's bottom. That's such a weird reference. Why on earth? I guess back in the day, it wasn't... when people weren't so weird as they are now. Nobody thought anything of that. Well, that's smooth as a baby's bottom. Why are you touching babies' bottoms? Because everybody does. It's not weird or nothing. Nowadays, it's like, hey, you weirdo. It's like, well, I forget that. There's that comedian that says, like, he's like, I like kids can be a very subjective thing. Like, I like kids, or, I like kids. Like, it all depends on how you say it. People are strange nowadays, though, for sure. All right, so we need to get this picked up. People are strange when you're a stranger. Had an interesting thing happen. My wife, and we'll probably do a couple like promotions on the channel and stuff, but my wife has she's selling or repping baby clothes for a company that obviously makes bamboo baby clothes, and they're really cute. And she it's so funny. She put a coupon up. It was like a 20% off coupon, and as a rep, if she gets sales through her site, she makes a little bit of money. But, it is what it is. But it's a 20% coupon. So she said, she put up on her Facebook page, like, hey, I'm selling these clothes. If you use my code, you get a 20% discount. Well, then one of my mom's friends, and I'm still trying to figure this one out. She came on and said, and this is the weird part. It's like, she first of all assumed that my wife was this is right before Valentine's Day, was asking for people to buy our baby Valentine's Day clothes. I don't know where she got that idea, but she said, and on top of it, now my wife never asks, occasionally we'll come on here on stream or whatever and say, hey, we got some needs that we need met. Like, we're streaming for you guys, but we need you guys to step up, and I don't like doing that. And in general, as much as possible, we avoid ever asking for anything unless it's like a dire emergency. So, like, I think one time, like, it was winter and things were really, really bad and we needed diapers. And so we said, hey guys, if you're willing to help, we do this for you for free, but if you could, maybe throw us a little money so we can buy diapers. And people did. People sent us all kinds of diapers. Actually, we still have a couple viewers that send us diapers all the time, which is awesome. So we never need them. That's been a big help. So anyway, so people know our needs and whatever, but my wife never, ever goes on Facebook and asks people to buy her stuff. So this lady comes on to her Facebook page and says, onto this ad and says, when is this going to end? Like she does this all the time. When is this going to end? How dare you ask for people to buy you clothes for your baby for Valentine's Day? And my wife, could have gone off on this person, but she didn't. Instead, she chose to be gracious, and she just said, well, no, I'm not asking anybody to buy me anything. This is for them to buy clothes for their babies and get a coupon. That's all. And so it was really weird. So this lady never responded. This is a lifelong friend of my mother's. And so this lady never responded to apologize. And then one of my wife's friends saw it and she unloaded on her. She's like, she's like, I've known Simone for several years. I've been her Facebook friend for several years. She has never once asked anybody for anything on Facebook. What on earth are you talking about? Like, what's the matter with you? How dare you come on her page and assault and attack her like that? And and she still didn't respond, but she unfriended my wife. I thought, just what a weird story. Like this person, like I don't know what. I haven't kept in touch. Maybe I should. Maybe in the long run, maybe she's just angry because we haven't really been great at keeping in touch or whatever. But it was just a very bizarre interaction with somebody who was friends with my mom, and like it's just a very weird thing. So anyway, you can't please everybody. I've learned that, and just because she was my mom's friend doesn't mean she's my friend. But it was disappointing and weird. Like one of those things about social media, like people just make assumptions. Now, I will say this person used to, I don't think they do anymore, but they used to have like a really bad drinking problem. And that would maybe explain it. Like maybe she got drunk or something and wrote that. But the fact that she unfriended her and didn't apologize, like I think she really meant it. It was just weird. Like, what are you talking about? Like my wife never asked for stuff on Facebook ever. Like, what a weird thing. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I was just thinking about social media and the weird stuff that goes on, and people get angry at each other over stupid things. But that one was really bizarre because it didn't make any sense. Drop that there. So perfect. So we now have everything in there. I don't need my fork arms anymore to finish mixing. So I guess we will continue the next episode. I didn't realize this episode was going to run so long. We're already at 45 minutes almost. And we haven't even gotten done with our chores yet. We're still, mixing TMR. And we still got to collect all that straw off the fields. We need to water all the animals. So I still got a bunch to do. We did have fun looking at tractors. I'm still not quite sure what to do in that situation. I almost feel like maybe going with that weird orchard tractor, because some of them are bigger. They're not just orchard tractors. Like the 100 horsepower one might be, even though it's like, what is it, $80,000 or whatever. See, it's not worth it. So really, the seems like the Massey's the best deal. Mineral feed. That's enough. Oops. And then let's go ahead and we'll do one more mix and then I'll get out of here. Hay is going to go a little bit over half, right about there. Yeah, a little bit more. And then we're going to put some silage in there. And how are we doing on the mix? Perfect. Ooh, a little too much of medicine in there. So it makes it forage. What do we do about that? Geez, I'm hoping the straw will fix that up. Perfect. So we got to watch. Really, that was almost too much. 6.7. So 800 was on the high side. It worked, but it almost didn't work. So start filling. Start dumping. Oh, come on. Right button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we'll see you on the next exciting episode of Fruhling. I'm going to go ahead and mix probably like 5 or 6 more of these. I might even just do the whole amount. Get as much of it as possible turned into TMR. It depends on how much of that, the medical or the vitamins I can put in there. But then we'll get the cows fed in the next episode. We'll finish feeding them and get the water and all that stuff. So have a good night, guys. See you next time. Bye.